Hey everyone, I'm back with another lesson, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm going to show you a little bit of intro to 12-bar blues, which gets a little bit music theory-ish, but it's really important that you know it if you're going to be playing the blues, because it's the most standard progression, and give you guys a couple licks to play with this new 12-bar blues form if you've never known of it before. So let's see. I am going to show you the 12-bar blues form first. So I have it written out, of course. And first of all, just remember that I was talking about the one and the root in previous lessons. And now, so in the 12-bar blues, there's only the 1, 4, and the 5. So we're going to be talking about not only the 1, the root note, but we're going to be talking about the 4th scale degree and the 5th. Okay, I'm going to go more into this in depth later. I don't want to scare away too many people with too much theory. A lot of it has to do with listening to a lot of blues over and over and just getting used to the sound, and you just feel it and you just know what's going on, and then you just start making sense of this stuff. So I'm going to hold this up. I have Roman numerals written out. Okay, and this has nothing to do with your harmonica holes like this. This is everything to do with the scale degrees, the 1, the 4, and the 5. Okay, so this is a standard 12-bar blues progression. And you see I have there's 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then this means repeat. Go back to the top. Okay, so when you start the song, it's in the 1 chord. Okay, so what does that mean? So we're doing a C harmonica all the time. We're doing it cross harp. So that means that this is G. G, 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 G. Okay, and also you notice under here, I have the beats, because in every bar, there's 4 beats. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. And now we go to the 4 chord. Now, what chord do you guys think that is? Well, it's a little bit simple to figure out. There are a couple half steps. B to C and B to C and E to F are different, so that could trip you up. But this is, you go from the G to the C. And how do you figure that out if you really want to know and wanted to count? You just count. G, A, B, C. That's 4. G, A, B, C. Okay? So, you probably guess what the 5 chord is now. It's D. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, or 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, and 12, 2, 3, 4. And then you repeat. And now this last one right here, this, you can also put a 5 chord lick in here. And we're going to talk about different licks and their appropriateness and how it works and how certain notes can make it so it really doesn't work. And yeah, we'll talk about more of this later. This is probably going to be explained many times in different ways to get this through, because it's pretty important. There are different, there's not just 12-bar blues, there's 8-bar blues and 16-bar blues, and yeah. The bars is, yeah, it's called 12 bars blues because it's 12 bars. And the best way to learn this is by listening to music. So, yeah, I'm going to try to show you guys on the guitar, and I'm not very good at the guitar. I used to be, but I broke my hand in July, and like I said, I'm stubborn, and I didn't get it fixed because I was recording my first EP, and I didn't want it to hinder my playing in that, and then, you know, gigs, and then here we are in April, and it still hurts. So I'm probably going to mess up. But I want to show you guys because it might make a little more sense right here. Bring this little poster. Okay. I'm going to do like a standard 12 bars blues, like a basic bass line type of thing. So that's the one. So a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 2, a 3, a 3, a 4. And now we're going to the 4 chord. Now back to the 1. Now the 5 is different. Now back to the 4. And then you could do a turnaround here, or you could end the song. So let me do this from the top and just start counting. Just go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 2, 3, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 3, and 4. So it's going to 1, and 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 1. 1 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord. So 1 chord. I'll just call out the chord names. Just starting from the top, 1. 4 chord. 1 chord. Then the 5 chord. 4 chord. And then a turnaround. I used to be so much better. This is so sad. Okay, so hopefully you get the gist of that a little bit. I'll try to show you another little blues thing. Or not, maybe. Four chord. 1 chord. 5 chord. 4 chord. Yeah, so that's a really butchered, horrible example of 12-bar blues on the guitar. Good thing I'm a harmonica player, huh? But yeah, and if you learn like basic guitar things like that, I kind of basically started doing that so I could show guitar players what I wanted more, and explain it to them better, and for songwriting purposes. Yeah. So you're going, there's the 12-bar blues again. So you're going, starting at the 1 chord. You're doing it for 4 bars. Then you're going to the 4 chord for 2 bars. You're going back to the 1 for 2 more bars, and then you go to the 5 for 1 bar, the 4 for 1 bar, and back to the 1 for 2 bars, or you have the option of putting a 5 chord turnaround here. And a basic turnaround is like, that's just 2 draw, 1 draw, 1 draw. Okay, so let me show you some licks and we try to put this to action. Here's a little Walter style-ish kind of lick for beginners. Here's what it sounds like. I was using the harmonica, it was broken. Okay, so here it is. I'm just gonna mess up everything right now. Okay, from the top. There we go, that was it. Okay, disregard like the first 3 times I did it. And this is important to point out that if you don't practice even the simplest licks, you will not know them. Even if Happy Birthday was the first song you ever learned, you're not going to be able to play Happy Birthday probably the drop of a hat. To practice it. Because your mouth gets used to doing certain things that you, yeah. So 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 draw, 5 blow, 5 draw, 4 draw, 5 blow, and 4 draw. And the way that I did it was kind of fast, and I went but you could do it a different way. So I did it like this. Sounds pretty cool, but doesn't really sound like a little Walter lick. So you can add some emotion to this. Dynamics is what it's called. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play everything here, but I'm gonna add little tiny changes and explain them to you. Now, didn't that sound cooler? It sounded way more bluesier. I think it did. And all I did was slow down on the 2, 3, 4. And then I did a wah-wah here, which I'll show you guys more on how to get a better wah-wah later on, but I'm sure many of you could figure it out or already know. And then I did a little, tiny little like warble type of thing right here. Went to the 5 blow, and then when I went to the 4 draw, I actually let a little bit of the 5 draw bleed into it to make it a dirtier, bluesier sound. Not a train whistle. That was a horrible train whistle. But bleeding in a little bit. So here's the 4 draw, and I'm just going to ever so slightly. But this lesson's not about that, and I have been doing way too long of lessons. And it's almost 1 in the morning, so I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm giving you guys the lesson. Okay, and so how we're going to apply this to the 12-bar blues is we could take, let's see, I already gave you guys the lick before. You have your option of adding the extra beat. I have it written out again. I'm going to show it to you in a second. And then there's another one that'd be kind of, this all plays off the scale I gave you guys earlier. The second one. And then another one. Sorry, I'm screwing up everything. But hopefully you guys are learning something. And I'm going to hold this up now. And I put ×2 in there. And the reason I did that is because we're about to apply it to the 12-bar blues form. Okay. So with what I just showed you and the 12-bar blues progression, what we're going to do is for the first bar, it says ×2. So for the first measure, we're going to repeat that first lick twice. So we could put it here, here, or you could do it once and let it draw out. And then the second one, go here, and repeat it again. And the third one, here, repeat it again, or not. So for the 12-bar blues example, let's just be the one chord, the one chord, the one chord. And then right there, you should be going to the 4 chord. This is the 5. And you can put like a turnaround in there, like I said. Turn around. It's the basic turn. 2 draw, 1 draw, 1 draw. Okay. Let's see. I should have like had a jam track queued up or something to show you guys better. We'll do that next time. No, let me just pull something up real quick. Okay, so this is going to be a slow blues jam track. I just pulled this off of YouTube. And since it's the key of A, you're going to need a D harmonica, but I'm showing you for just as an example. And let's just count it, the progression real quick. One chord. Still in the 1. 4 chord. This is where you are right now. Five. 5 always sounds a lot different. 4. 1. And turn around. Notice the drummer gives you cues. Back to the 1. This is slow blues. And the 4 chord. Back to the 1. You guys hear that? You hear the change? Here's your turnaround. Okay. So, I am going to start that back and show you an example with the licks I gave you. So I'm going to show you in this order. I'm going to go use this for here. The 4 chord I'm gonna move to here. And then for the 5, 4, and 1, you go to here. And then the turnaround will be the last bar. And this is the turnaround. Okay, hopefully it's queued up enough. If not, then I get to find my spot by listening. Yeah, 5, 4. So this is the 1 chord right now. Now we're going to the 4. I'm getting a rest right now. Now we're in a 5 chord. 4. To the top. Perfect. Same lick, I just did it fast. That's back to the 1. That also works for the 1 chord. Now the 5. 4 to the 1. 4 blows. So, yeah, I just showed you guys some basic 12-bar blues, and I butchered everything I did tonight. I probably shouldn't have done a lesson. I guess I was a little tired. Everything I did was I just repeated. I drew on notes longer. I added a little bit of dynamics. I added a 4 blow in there at one point. The first turnaround I did, instead of going, this is backwards for me. You notice I went. So that last bar, the 11th bar, I just held and kept repeating the 2 draw until I got to the turnaround. Or you could do the cool percussive thing I was showing you. And I'm just playing off of things I've shown you guys already and the scale I've already given you. And I also gave you the really cool little Walter lick you could throw in there, which would make things a lot more interesting. I just did that wrong again. Oh, man. All right, well, I guess I'm going to sign off. I showed that to you guys before, and you can rewind to, and I'll just do it again if you guys are have any questions. Thank you for the new subscribers. Hopefully I didn't lose any this time. But yeah, thanks a lot, and you got to see me struggle like a beginner. What am I going to do? All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and probably really tired also, and you might notice that things are disappearing in my house behind me if you watch things going on and you pay attention to the background when I play my songs and do these lessons. I am in the process of moving out of this place, and the house is going to be filled with boxes, and I'm selling most of my things, giving most of it away. I'm actually only going to be keeping some of my kitchen stuff, my clothes, and my music equipment, and moving into my car to try to make it as a harmonica player, try to find a new city, try to find opportunities. So the lessons are going to get a lot more interesting, and yeah, so is my life. Yeah, wish me luck, and I'll probably be coming to a town near you soon. But for a while, the lessons, I don't know, the lessons could be a little different. They might not be every week on Thursday or whatever I've been doing. Um, but I will try to get them up, and yeah, we'll see. There'll be probably interviews with people and some real experiences and learning opportunities. And I can tell you guys what I'm learning also. Um, yeah, so wish me luck on my new adventures. I'm sure I'll have at least 2 more lessons from here. But yeah, thanks for the new subscribers. Sorry for the chaos of this. Have a great night. All right. Bye, guys.